For this session, I wrote 68 words. For this session, I wrote 122 words. For this session, I wrote 113 words. This weekend, I have been in a storm. I received the anointing of divine fury, which incited me to start, finally, my short story collection. I have about 2 short stories done and 3,200 words in this project. Friday night, I was working on my reaction writing, which is basically a creative exercise that I use to help me get my ideas flowing. Basically, what this entails is reading something outside of my comfort zone, outside of my genre, with the intention of provoking agitation. And in this agitation, I take to my laptop or my notebook and I start writing away. Friday night bled into Saturday, and then by Saturday I had this concept for my short story collection. It revealed itself in the aftermath of my reaction writing, and then I took off with it all day Saturday and then all day Sunday. Other interesting updates in my write life. I had taken a break from writing with my right hand. I had taught myself to write with my left hand, and I wanted to really focus on refining my stream of thoughts through writing in my left hand. So this journal right here, I wrote entirely in my left hand, and I have probably about like 3 more pages of this left. And then I reinitiated my right hand with some really rough sketches. So I made a little sketch of my blue light glasses. I tried to sketch a quick sketch of my husband watching a horror film. One early morning, I tried my hand at sketching the page of Copes, but I got my proportion so wrong that I had to just give this up. Disclaimer, it is very clear that I have had no formal education on drawing. I just picked up the pen and tried to capture what I saw in like a short span of time. I used to like to doodle when I was young, but that's as far as my drawing really goes. Anyways, I initiated my right hand with some drawing so that I could break out of my habitual way of thinking that occurs when I write in my right hand. And then I started up a right hand journal, and this one I am writing in script. The reason I have gone to such an extent with my right hand is because I have really trained it in beta wave thinking, and I wanted to recondition it, reprogram it for creative thinking. And so if learning to use your non-dominant hand to write is not for you, or if it's too difficult, I think another way to access more creative thinking can be to use your dominant hand, but prime it first with something creative like drawing or doodling, sketching, things like that. And if you are already a sketcher or doodler, another way you can challenge your thinking is to draw something in its inverse. I did an inverse drawing of the blue light glasses sketch first, and then I did it just right side up. And the point of this is to really challenge your perspective. I think perspective is one of the most critical elements in writing, and I think it is also the hardest to keep fresh. Especially when we're writing for long periods of time, it is so easy to get ingrained in one manner of thinking or one stream of thought, even if you are working with multiple point of views. And writing in particular can be so difficult to take a step back from because we are so mentally, psychologically, even emotionally embedded into our work. And so I think it's so important to have all of these supplementary exercises in creative writing, trying our hands at different genres and styles and forms of writing. And the way that I see it, I don't see my hand as separate from my mind. I find that my hand very much reflects the mind. And so if I put my hands into different expressions through drawing or sketching or even exercising, maybe playing an instrument if you're musically oriented, I think all of those additional expressions really do compound into stronger creative thinking and fresh insights. That is it for this vlog. I'm going to get to my writing session in a little bit, and then once I have that done, I will add that clip at the end.
For this session, I wrote 131 words.